Hi, I'm Rob and it's Guild Wars War 5 Yellow Day. Today we're up against Crazy Canucks, huh? First opponent is Sazmo. Right, we've had 4 Everybody's Dead days so far. 4 5-0s. Let's see if it can continue. Had some really tricky fights this week, but it's really good. Good to see Guild Wars getting tough and interesting again. But a nice easy level opponent to just ease ourselves into today. Mang can still be dangerous though, even at a low level, if they get lucky, because they get to cast that and boost their attack massively, and all it takes is a bit of a skull cascade to put yourself in a bit of bother. But no one else really generates skulls, so yeah. Right, so yeah, let's just wade in. Yellow Day, Yellow Fast Team, Diamantina, Wings of Destruction. Gives a random status effect to dragons, explodes purple gems for fun, and has a summon of a dragon as well. You can go Elementalist class for this. Really good class, like it a lot. Rock Solid, gain a barrier when matching brown gems, Lightning Strike. Fortitude, Essentia. Summons a Light Storm at the start of battle and gives all dragon allies a 50% start with mana, which is really nice. Not too worried about the hero having a quick start on this. It's all about them Diamantinas. And because Essentia starts a Light Storm at the start of battle, for that reason we are going to have a double yellow banner. Therefore we benefit from all that extra lovely yellow. But yeah, simple case of charging up Diamantina in this case. Just going to have 3 times Noisha Medal for this. Boost up the power of your Diamantina. Hopefully get it done nice and quick. We'll take any 4 matches there. Got Lightning Strike as well, helping us out with any mana. And there we go. Job done. Nice, quick, easy one to start with. 3,293 Guild Wars points there. Battle 2 is against Let's Do This Stuff Now. And we have Elementalist class, Champion of Guard, Chalice of Eyes, Inari and Spooky Imp. Champion of Guard, pretty decent troop in first place, really good traits, reduce damage from spells by 50%, reduce damage from skulls by 60%, and all red allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn. Gains a huge amount of armor, and if there's 13 or more skulls, give double the armor, then create a mix of 22 blue and red gems. So that can self-charge and do it again. Pretty good in first place. Chalice of Eyes, cleanse and give magic +1 life to all allies and has a summon at the same time in Elementalist class. Stun, freeze, burn and entangle a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems, which of course they can do easily when they cast this. And yep, Elementalist class, so just check the traits quick. Yeah, rock solid, fortitude, standard stuff. An RE, bit of a strange addition here because it converts green to spirit gems, which is effectively green to blue with the effect of mana drain. But there's no blue using troops in their team, so doing that with no actual mana benefit for their team. But it will reduce mana from our team, so maybe that's the idea. And Spooky Imp, more dangerous than this thing actually appears. Gains 8 magic on purple gem matches, and it does scatter damage to all enemies, which doesn't sound that great, but look at the second part. Transform a random enemy into a wraith, or all allies gain 3 magic. There's basically a 50-50 chance of being transformed into a wraith when that casts. So that is actually dangerous. We do need to take that out. So I'm not going to use this team for this. That's pretty good. So that's Impervious. She's immune to mana drain. In Monk class, this is also immune to mana drain. We do have the cleanse, and we have 3 different options on skulls. The other option is to go true damage, bypass his armor altogether. Rope dart eliminates all armor from an enemy, does damage, pulls them to first place, has an extra turn, entangles them. In Archer class, 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal. Precision, gain 2 magic if using a missile. Root trap the first enemy. All yellow allies gain 2 attack. 30% chance to dodge skull damage. Still got the cleanse in this team. And 2 lots of extra lots of true damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with this one. This feels good, this one. And 50% start on the mana of Rope Dart, but not the other ones. But we do a Blessing Enchant a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. Yeah, I might go with this. But I do want a quick start on them too, so I'm going to swap out one of those medals for an Arnu. Alright, let's dive in then. Yellow, 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 yellow. And if they're Anari casts and creates a load of blue, it can feed my Rope Dart. So yes, not too bad. But then they'll probably leave me a load of blue behind. So hey. Right, so we've got yellow. That's going to charge up our Rope Dart and feed our Arachne Weaver at the same time, as well as cleanse off the freeze that's on our Phoenix at the moment. Because of the Voice of Orpheus. Awesome third trait. Like when this guy first came along, he was deemed as a really rubbish mythic, but since Elementalist class come along, things have changed. That cleanse all allies when matching yellow gems with Impervious, being such a good counter to Elementalist, has certainly changed just how good that fella is. Right, we need to think about getting rid of this dude. And he's gone. That didn't take long. A mana splurge on this will get my Arachnian Weaver up. It does target the last 2 enemies, which is actually good, because I don't want to actually have this in last place if I can. It's mana blocked by the other troops at the moment. And if you take these out with skulls and you leave that last and it gets charged, it's got that basically 50-50 chance to change you to a Wraith. So attacking that with damage toward end, something like Arachnian Weaver, to me, is a pretty good idea. Right, so we think we'll take purple instead, because their weapon uses purple and they like purple. So let's give it a bash with that. Let's web them as well, reducing the effect of this. Magic reduced to 0, now just gives 1 life to all allies. But they're not going to survive anyway, because Phoenix is going to come along and go kaboosh! Right, so there's their summon. It's alright. Gives me more things to kill. I don't care. Got the enchant going on Rope Dart. Take advantage of that Hunter's Mark. Let's go grab Matey Boy to the top. Let's finish it off with that. Oh yeah, just about. Look at that. Lovely. Voice of Orpheus coming in handy as a death dealer. How about that? Awesome stuff. We'll grab that extra turn because it's there. And we'll cast this, explode some gems. Got a chance to get some mana at the end as well. Charge up the team. Job done. That was worth 1,379 Guild Wars points. Battle 3 is against Storm. Newish player here, fairly low level team score. Damage to an enemy. If the enemy is a daemon, there's a 50% chance to transform them into a wraith. We are not going to be a daemon. Angler Fin destroys all yellow gems. A 10% chance to devour an enemy boosted by yellow gems destroyed. This sort of troop is a good choice if you're a newer player and you know you could be fighting harder opponents. Devour can absolutely turn the tables if it happens all of a sudden. Yeah, so might switch to the speed team for this. Get it done nice and quick. Just going to chuck on the other Medal of Nishra again, because I don't need the Arnu for this. And jump in. Alright, so looking for any potential double drops where we can get a double match from somewhere. This does it. Yellow is going to make the red drop down as well. In yellow is what I've got my banner on for this. So that's cool. So they've got 140, 159. So I've got a... Yeah, the boost isn't enough. There's hardly any skulls there. So I've got to get the second Diamantina up. But that usually doesn't take very long. Especially if we can find another double drop somewhere. Right, I think we've got a double drop at the bottom here. If I move this to match red, that's going to drop the brown down at the same time. We are good to go. Small chance of an extra turn with this. Get an extra turn, happy days. If not, just finish off with the second Diamantina. Looking forward to these new Cosmic Dragons as well soon in the new update 7.3. Very cool sounding. That's 1,528 Guild Wars points. Battle 4 is against Kilowatt. I quite like that name. Very cool. Wonder Stars, Viper Inari, the Onyx Giant. Wonder Stars in Elementalist. Really good choice. Can generate tons of mana, get automatic 4 matches. Stun, freeze, burn, and entangle a random enemy. Using Deluge as well. It's interesting. Submerge a random ally in 4 or 5 gem matches. That could affect the team I choose. Viper. Damage to an enemy, poison and charm them. Inari. Got that mana drain thing going on again. This time does use blue, of course, with the Wonder Stars and the Onyx Giant, which does scatter damage, then converts 8 gems of a chosen colour to Uber Doomskulls. Don't usually trust the AI to do that sort of thing properly. Does reduce damage from skulls by 50% as well. So yeah, not going to go to that one. I might try this team again. I quite liked that way that worked last time. We've got the cleanse for Elementalist. We can attack their last 2. We can web them, reducing the effect of some of their troops. Not many of them though, to be fair. Yeah, reduces that down by quite a bit. Hopefully we should get charged up. We should get our Rep Darts charged up before their Wonder Stars is ready to start doing Wonder Stars stuff. Oh, look at this green to blue again. Unreal. But luckily we've got that, and it's not on one of the colours we're frozen on, which right now is Phoenix. And when I take these, we can actually get yellow and cleanse off that freeze as well, which is pretty cool. Right, so we'll absolutely take these. Right, so still got a little bit of value there. Not too worried about that though, because I can take that, which should charge up my Rope Dart. I say should because they're going to do that and potentially drain a little bit of mana. Can't disrupt that one there. Okay, we've got an extra turn with this, which is quite cool. So we're going to wall up their Wonder Stars first of all. We'll do that to get an extra turn. We can take advantage now of these Spirit Gems ourselves. Just looking to see if there's a better way of going about it. There's multiple options of picking one. Oh, there's 2 there. We'll do that. Reduced their Wonder Stars down. Didn't give it a chance to get ready, but now it is ready. It's possibly going to be too late. Oh, not quite. It's still going to be hanging in there. And I'm going to cast this on them to soften them up. Take away a bit more mana if I can. Wouldn't mind a double drop of something somewhere. Or a double Spirit Gem drop, something like that. If not, we'll settle for 1. It's fine. I'm not greedy. A bit. Oh, they got a... but let's finish them off. Right, now what we're going to do. Could take this. Can deal with that little bit of damage. My other troops are a little bit slow going on this. That's the only thing about this team so far. Do like to play around with different teams, see how well they perform in certain ways. Nari's a bit annoying. Let's get that thing to the top. The voice of Orpheus to finish it off. What we got? True damage to all. Not bad, not bad. 1, 2, 3. That sets them up. No thanks. Wouldn't mind getting my Arachnian Weaver up. 70. 135. Yeah, it finishes them off. If I can get my Arachnian Weaver up, then casting Phoenix and the Arachnian Weaver back to back. It finishes them off. Right, but that's about to cast those. That's something to be wary of. 106 scatter damage. Convert 8 gems of a chosen colour to Uber Doom Skulls. So we'll take some skulls away from the board. And hope they don't do too spectacularly with it, but they've done alright. Oh, it's self-charged. That was nasty of it. Again, we'll I think we'll bring in a summon on this one this time. I know 2 casts to this kill them both, but they're about to cast this again. So let's bring in a meat shield. That's gonna. Oh, they didn't cast it. Intriguing. So we're nearly there now. Right, so let's I think I might take benefit of some of these lovely Uber Doom Skulls, but they're going to die, so it's going to explode 15 gems. And that will do it. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. 50% reduction from skulls. Don't forget about that kind of malarkey. So in that case, we'll play it safe and choose option 1. That was 1,527 Guild Wars points. Last battle against the Paragon is Luxton 85, and it is a loopy-doopy Charleston team. All constructs, which means when a Charleston casts, she's going to do damage to an enemy, create loads of brown gems, which feeds straight back into herself, and if not frozen, then she will do it again, and can repeat that until literally you are entirely wiped out and utterly deaded on your team, which you do not want. So freeze is essential for this. Now, a lot of people combat this kind of team by using Elementalist class and snap freeze, but when Ironhawk's in there, you are still taking a massive chance if you just use Elementalist class, and kind of can regard yourself as a little bit lucky if you get away with it constantly, because yes, you've got a 75% chance of that snap freeze going on somebody that's not impervious. But if that snap freeze tries to get applied to Ironhawk, it will not work because it is impervious, and there is no freeze on this team then. And then a brown match for the enemy, and you can be looped to death absolutely straight away. They can get going as quick as that because they have a 50% start on this team as well. So for me, Elementalist class is not enough to be sure. So I want a weapon which is going to apply frozen at the same time. This is where this sort of thing comes in real handy. Icy Glaive, remove all red gems with no effect, does damage to a random enemy boosted by gems removed, but the main reason this is here is because of that frozen trait. It's part of the upgrades. Freeze the first enemy. As long as we get this charged first, we are going to freeze that first enemy, and it's a countermeasure just in case snap freeze goes on the wrong enemy. So we've got a double whammy effect of stopping Charleston, hopefully, but then we're also going to have Divinish Bala. All divine allies start with a 40% mana, which is these 2 troops here. Arc Proxy Avendra converts yellow to Doom Skulls, curses webs, and poisons the strongest enemy. Can have a bit of fun with that, hopefully. And Divinish Bala transforms red to skulls green to yellow, and enchants 2 random allies. And we can have some fun with killing, hopefully, as well. The purple to red, brown to skulls, bless 2 random allies. And does summon a light storm at the start of battle, which is yellow. Let's just double check the banner. +2 yellow, +1 purple, -1 green is fine. Just check the traits quick. Snap Freeze, essential. Immune to frozen, yes. Thunder Fist. Watery Binding doesn't matter, but the other 2 you didn't want either. Rock Solid, Stone Mastery, and Fortitude. Right, good to go. Let's jump in. And a couple of 4 matches would be nice too. Let's see what we've got. Now, I'm not seeing any immediate 4 matches. But we did freeze the first enemy anyway, so we did get fortunate with that. But you've got to bear in mind that the freeze can be shaken off. You can't absolutely rely on it. And we absolutely want to deny Charlestoni brown if we can. There's no yellow to take either. So we can take a bash them on the head there. But they are going to explode gems if they get charged. So kind of wouldn't mind stopping them getting charged either. But we don't use green, so the starting board is partly transpiring against us. But they are still frozen. They're nearly ready to go though. Right, so there's our yellow we need to make sure they stay frozen if we get a chance to cast our weapon. No mana surge for us though. And no yellow on the board yet, even though we've got this yellow storm. Right. Now the next round is going to decide everything basically. If we collect this, they cast their weapon and then happen to get cleansed at the same time, we could be in a spot of bother. Let's see what happens. Right. Well, they've got a barrier, but they haven't been cleansed yet. We'll remove that barrier by doing that. Still all a bit tentative. It's like considering there's a yellow storm, it was actually quite hard getting yellow at the start. Just all you need now is them not to get cleansed on the next round. And we can keep things going. Do not get cleansed. Right, so let's have a quick check for this. Red to skulls, green to yellow. We're not frozen anywhere. I'm going to take it this way. We've got red to skulls there, so we'll absolutely take that. We'll probably grab that as well, just to check other stuff first, because sometimes you can take that on autopilot when you don't really need it. And it can mess other stuff up. And we've got yellow to here, this is hard to resist. We'll take that first though, so that doesn't mess around with that, and that made that even better. Yellow to Uber Doom Skulls, we'll absolutely do that. That thing's hanging in there because they're 50% skull reduction. But so many frozen troops now. Not too great a board for this right now either. But we'll take that anyway. Alright, now let's have a little look around. Purple to red, brown to skulls. We have that there if we want it. Works better if Ishbala's charge up at the same time, because obviously you get the red to skulls afterwards, which is really nice. With Divine Ishbala. She's just doing a single hit and stopping in her tracks, because she's a little bit chilly. The board is being slightly mean to me in my colours. This combo at the bottom usually works out quite a lot better than this. But hey, it is what it is. You have to go with what's going on. No yellow still, no purple still. Have to be that then. What else we got? I mean, you can go with troops like the Wild King and things like that, but the amount of times on Guild Wars days that sort of thing has backfired on me is unreal. Even with a board covered in skulls and yellow and I cast the Wild King, it's failed to do like anything apart from set the enemy up time and time again. Same as the Wild Queen. Don't trust them on Guild Wars days. Alright, let's grab some more yellow then. Keeping an eye on those troops, making sure they're remaining frozen. Now then, let's see if anything's going to happen in our favour. Right, so we have red to skulls, green to yellow. We have that there, so we'll do that. Now we've got a nice Skull Bash extra turn there. That takes out their barrier. I mean, this will cause a small chain reaction. The good thing about Uber Doom Skulls is they cause a explosion area, which can link them up and cause other ones to explode. And the top troop, Charleston, he will be entangled after I do this. And this is almost worth a punt, actually, casting this because of that big explosion area you get from the Uber Doom Skulls. Do that one, that will take out that one. But yeah, I'm going to still be patient. I'm just going to take out that top troop. Let Iron Hawk do hardly anything with that. Right. Let's see what we can conjure now. Oh, we made yellow disappear more than anything, but Ishbala no doubt to get it done. Now we're rocking and rolling. That's more like it. And we got this. No red to skulls of any particular relevance, so that's going to get Arch Proxy Avenger up, who now goes ballistic again. And that is a bit more like it towards the end, but still far from speedy. Depends on your luck sometimes. That team can be really, really good on the skull damage and the speed if you get that bit of luck, but yeah, kind of worked against me at the beginning, but we got there in the end. Anyway, that was 1,698 Guild Wars points for that battle there. Let's take a look at the total of the day. Don't think it's anything spectacular again. No, 9425. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a fifth 5-0 everybody's dead day in a row. If you enjoyed this video, learned anything from it, enjoyed it, why not bash that like and subscribe button? It really does help. Maybe even join. It's at the cheapest price possible that YouTube will allow me. But there it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.